Hey everybody, welcome to the Dex Trivia and Strategy. Different Pokemon each week. I'm Bodybuilder Alex.
And I'm PokeKellz. Okay, what thing are you way too excited about this week?
Pokken Tournament, were you kidding me?
Yeah, it looks cool, man.
Cool? Cool? I'm talking about the hypest fighting game ever. Check this out. See?
Yeah, I'm excited, just not as weirdly as you.
Hey, guess what I want to do this week?
Oh,
It's Machamp! Machamp's the superpower Pokemon. He's a four-armed, bodybuilding-inspired Pokemon from Gen 1 that evolves from the equally cool Machoke via trade. Also, he can land 1,000 punches in 2 seconds. That's like impossible. Or like Machamp.
Good one, man.
Hey, thanks.
Ugh, don't you know the Pokedex loves to exaggerate? It also says Machamp has mastered every martial art. How could it even do that just by evolving? Instinct?
Well, alright, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but in the red and blue beta, Machamp was originally called Judo, a misspelling of Judo, a Japanese modern martial art based around throwing and takedowns, so... kinda?
I'm gonna go now.
Yeah, alright.
Maybe, but the one thing we can all definitely agree on is that this sucker is strong. In fact, Machamp's Japanese name is Kairiki, a corruption of a Japanese phrase that translates roughly to superhuman strength.
Yeah, man, the whole Mach line is all about building up their perfect muscles. They're nature's bodybuilders. It's all about toning, shaping, and conditioning so you look good on top of being strong. Can you imagine having double the biceps? It's a bodybuilder's dream.
This makes Machamp expert punchers, and you often see them working as movers, but they're awful with other tasks that require dexterity. If what they're doing is too complex, their arms get tangled and they get frustrated. Actually, it's kind of sad.
But before we get stuck down that weird, depressing rabbit hole, there's still something about Machamp we haven't quite touched on.
what, his can-do attitude?
What? No, it's something lower, below the waist. It's his belt. I said his belt. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Pokemon that wear clothes.
I'm tired.
So both Machoke and Machamp seem to naturally obtain belts as part of their evolutionary process, but what exactly is their evolutionary benefit to the organism?
Well, aside from the obvious inspiration of championship belts you can win as decorative prizes for fighting, wrestling, and bodybuilding, the specific belt Machoke, and presumably Machamp, wears is called a power-saving belt.
The power-saving belt is actually said to somehow contain or hold back Machoke and Machamp's energy. Apparently their bodies are so muscular that without the belt, they became a danger to themselves and their surroundings. Freaky.
Yeah, but what if I told you there's actually something similar in real life? There's all kinds of belts specialized for weightlifting that reduce strain on the back, stabilize the spine, and concentrate flexion towards the hips and legs and away from the spine.
Yeah, and they're super common too. Think about anyone you've ever seen who works in the stockroom in a big grocery or furniture store or whatever. They increase performance and make it safer to lift heavy loads. Way to be responsible, Mach boys.
Also, it's a little off topic, but considering he's got 4 arms, Machamp's diaper belt thingy kinda reminds me of Goro from Mortal Kombat, like, right? Plus, now that Machamp's and Pokken, they're fighting game buddies too.
Yeah, man. Plus, Goro's part of the half-human, half-dragon Shokan race, which is literally the only thing I can find that explains why all the Mach boys are so reptilian, with their crests and sharp teeth. Go figure. Also, go wear clothes.
Also, go wear clothes?
Yeah, just trying out a catchphrase.
For what, the segment?
Yeah.
Pokemon that wear clothes. Also, go wear clothes.
Well, when you say it like that.
Okay, this is crazy. Let's get into battle strats. Pokemon!
Also, go wear clothes. Machamp's stats place him just below proper OU status, but he's got a neat ability in No Guard, and his attack stats beast enough to place him squarely in UU. Start with an Adamant one and super train it fully in attack with a hefty amount in HP and a bit in speed too.
No Guard makes it impossible for all moves used by or against Machamp to miss while he's in play, so take advantage of this with a 100% accuracy Dynamic Punch, which hits hard with stab and leaves your opponent confused every single time.
Finish off fairies and weaken foes with a surprise priority Bullet Punch. Grab it as an egg move off that other clothes fighter Hitmonchan. Ew, breeding.
Handle other common threats with Rock Slide instead of the more popular Stone Edge because of the flinch chance, and Knock Off to deal with psychic types and absolutely ruin anyone who switches in to counter you.
Finally, toss an Assault Vest on Machamp for this set. He already has pretty good natural special defense, and this tips it over the edge and gives him some solid staying power.
Of course, that's not the only way to train a Machamp, so as always, here are a few random thoughts.
Most people will tell you to use Ice Beam or Stone Edge over Rock Slide because Ice Beam handles ground types and Stone Edge is stronger, but what can I say? I'm a rebel, a maverick, a regular daredevil even.
Okay, weirdo, but speaking of unconventional strats, how about Poison Jab instead of Knockoff? It's perfect for that fairy or grass type that thinks they can survive a bullet punch.
And while we're taking risks, let's toss a Life Orb on there instead of an Assault Vest and throw all your EVs into HP and attack. Bang! Now you know all about one of the members of my secret No Legends Just Barely OU Masterpiece team.
Whatever that means. Huh? Oh, try Heavy Slam instead of Bullet Punch. Probably a neat plan.
And that's it! Machamp! My winner! My champ! Tell me your Pokken hype levels aren't off the charts.
Oh, they are. I'm just not a total goob.
Oh.
If you like what we do here and you want to support us, head on over to patreon.com/thatonevideogamer for some awesome donation incentives.
Yeah, who knows? You too could have your name scroll across our credits. And guys, don't forget to subscribe. I'm Bodybuilder Alex.
And I'm PokeKellz. Tune in next week for the 100th episode of The Dex.
In fact, Machamp's Japanese name is Kairiki, a corruption of Japanese that translates roughly to superhuman strength. Wow! 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 I'm a siren! I'm going to something bad! Pay attention to me. It's terrible, because you should. You should pay attention to them. And it's bad that bad things happen.
So both Machoke and Machamp seem to naturally obtain belts as part of their evolution. Paging Evolution.